Hello everyone. Here we are again in the car. But we have internet, or it seems like it's working, or it's live. This is Sven up close and personal as well. So the good news and bad news. The good news is that we did train this morning, or you trained this morning.
Exactly.
With Magda Eriksson, who is the captain of Chelsea, and with this training, I was able to catch. Oh, and there's Max. I was able to film at least an hour of that training. So from this morning, we will send it tonight, and Saturday it will be up, so you can watch from beginning. First part of the technique, getting warm, quick feet, a little bit band resistance running, and then the main part at the end where they do different touches and combinations, and that's Max. It's like a game, and that will be posted Saturday here, so everyone can see it and see what it's like to go through the second week of preseason.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say how this week went? We did training Sunday. You were off.
Exactly. Sunday I was off to rest the body a bit, and Monday we were all till today 3 days in a row on the pitch. What's actually really nice because I'm a soccer player and I love to be on the pitch. And Monday we did quick feet, agility, sprints.
Monday was speed.
Exactly, speed training. Tuesday was a little bit more intense. Ella made kind of like a parkour for us at the end. The first.
You have to explain what a parkour is.
It's like you have separate drills, but you add it, so it's like kind of a round. So you have different tasks in this round. All in all, one round is about 2.5 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
And we started with some jumps, some lunges, jumps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then directly in the lever drill, short sprint. Then Ella played the ball. We had to with 2 touches, play it back. She played it back to us, and we have to drive it into the goal.
Mm-hmm.
Then an easy jog to the next station, like a shuttle sprint, so 20 meter forwards, 10 meter back, 20 meter forwards, 10 meter back. Then we jogged to the next station, and then we had another 30 meter sprint maybe. It was quite intense, I think.
Pops at one point looked at me, and when you know someone very well and they give you the death stare, that was how I knew I was doing my job. And we can also draw it out, but it doesn't make sense, my handwriting. So it was just half of a pitch. One side you start, work down to the half, and then you turn and come back. And her and Magda did that, and they had about a 2.5 minute work, and then they had about a 3 minute rest. And we just did that 3 or 4 times.
Exactly.
This is good practice for when you have just kids in the background, hey?
Yeah. And it's actually really nice to work with these drills on your heart rate, because it's really close to the game. Yeah, so you have long sprints, you have to have moves, you have the ball included, so everything is inside. So this is my favorite work on, like, my heart rates getting up.
Right, it's more game and realistic.
Yes.
And then Tuesday, that was the explosiveness, which she was talking about. And then this morning, which again, this will be posted Saturday. You'll see the drills. And I can show you I will also do a little write-up of the plan. But this morning, they were both kind of tired. So today was more about a little bit of work, but more technique. So you will see at the beginning of the warm-up, a little bit of quick feet work, little reaction. Then we go into a little bit more dynamic with bounds, going through a man-made ladder. And then we go from there into some sprints with a little bit of a harness, a little bit of resistance. And then from that, we go into a little bit of a longer sprint. Again, game realistic, change of pace. And then we just ended with different forms of footwork. So they had 2 sets of each. And since they're both defenders, we're just working on left and right strikes, a little bit more distance, form as well, kind of breaking down not their weaknesses, but more trying to strengthen some of the parts of their game that they want to work on. especially at an open pitch, and also being able to use help, because now we go to East Germany, and Magda is going back to London, we believe, in 2 weeks, where she has to actually do a 2-week quarantine. So just trying to push the base a little bit.
Exactly, yeah.
And then, so that will be, and then tomorrow, are you off this week? Or no?
No, tomorrow I will do a lift, and Friday I will gonna do a run. And then at the weekend I'm gonna choose, a day off again to go fresh in a new week, to make a speed session. And maybe then we are in my hometown, maybe we can film it.
Next Wednesday, we will be live at 5 o'clock, some type of a film session, showing Babs whether it's the speed in the ladders, what we've been doing, because then it's in your hometown. We can also show you the beautiful city of Oschat, which is how many people?
13,000. It's a beautiful little city, and between Leipzig and Dresden.
No one knows where that is. Look on a map. East. Just go towards Poland, and then you'll kind of see the side of it.
Estimating. Lovely people there.
So again, we will post on Saturday both the full exercises, and you can see kind of behind it, and it's also fun because you can see a little bit of the fun dynamic. There's some pauses in the thing, but just you can make it go fast and slow, but you can kind of see these guys doing their best, and get really looking behind of how they love to train and their technique. And it's not always easy. Sometimes we don't understand. We had a little bit of a discussion that you will see in the film of which was right, and in the record I was right at the end. But again, you will see that on Saturday.
Yeah.
So sorry for this week again, but you've been training. It's been hard to get Wi-Fi in Germany, which is 2020.
And it's also like our vacation, we're a lot of on the road, so that makes it a little bit difficult. But yeah, now we hope 2 weeks in a row to be in the same place. So I'm very positive that we will see us next Wednesday.
And again, when you want to talk about world class between Babett and Magda's 27-year-old Swedish captain and Chelsea captain, there's not much they haven't won between these two. So it's really fun for me as, an ex-player to actually get to be able to train them. And I was actually quite interested that when I said run or do something else, they never questioned. They just did it. Even when I said cool down, and Bobs thought I was going to make her run a bit more, she was a little bit angry.
Yeah.
But for me, it was a huge honor to do that, and you guys will be the only ones that get to see behind the scenes of what a true pro training session looks like. So enjoy it, and maybe there's some language that might be interesting, and again, you can just always make it go a little bit faster with the pauses, but it's real life. It's what it looks like behind the scenes, and we hope you enjoy it.
Yes, exactly. Also for me, it was great to train with Magda, and also have Ella as my coach.
She had to call me Coach Master.
She has good ideas, and she has a good understanding. She played so long time, so she actually know what we need, and what she also asked, adapt the training, what we wanted. So I really enjoyed these 2 weeks on the pitch, and I hope we can continue.
And I guess since we have time, I don't know if anybody does anyone have any questions? Since we're doing it the old shotgun here, if anyone has any questions right now, we can hold this for another minute or two, and if not, it's fine as well, but this is your chance because we can see what people are writing. If not, we can just stare at each other awkwardly for the next little bit. Don't know if people are gonna, it's your discretion here. If not, I can also show you one video of behind. I have the iPad again as we wait for a question. What would you say the hardest part of this week so far has been as we wait?
Yeah, I think it was the parkour, because it's like, your heart rate goes up, you have to concentrate, you have to focus that you hit the goal. It's really complex, so I think that's the hardest one.
I will try. That's good. And here you can see a little bit of
Actually, it's also what I like. I run a lot, or I made a lot of Tabata works in Madrid, or after then here in Germany, as I was in Germany. So I would say I'm quite fit, but it's always different when you're on the pitch. You know, your heart rate goes up because what you do on the pitch is always more complex than to just run or to just make gym.
And you can see here it's a little session from today. See if we can do with it. I mean, you can't hear it or anything, but this is just a little bit of the warm-up that they're doing, reactions, both trying to do it. Again, this is just them getting their heart rate up. Pretty much Magda's leading it, and then Babs has to come and try to follow her. Just trying to get as much game-like as you can, and a little bit fun warm-up because, well, many footballers hate warming up and cooling down. But it's also nice because then you can start to see their personality as they come and get water, etc., etc. And there's Magda. There's one question for you. How would you feel playing with no audience and with pre-recorded sound? That will be reality.
I'm actually looking forward to play again, and I mean, in women's football, we are not that far that we have thousands of people in the stadium. I mean, we had some nice games in the past, for sure, and I really enjoyed this. But for us, it's kind of normal to play on a small audience. But of course, we appreciate everyone who's coming in the stadium. And for me right now, I'm just wanna play with or without spectators, and but I can just say out my own experience, it's always the best feeling when you have a big crowd behind you that cheers for you, and some fans that actually have fun to watching us. Of course, that's better, but situation right now is not easy, but I don't know what I think about a pre-recorded sound. I don't know if that would bring us the real feeling of what we all love.
And in Spain they have the goal.
So Spanish fans are quite enthusiastic, and I don't know if you can replace this with a recording.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys. Again, come back Saturday. The live session will be online. You can see Willie behind. Again, you can see personalities. You see a little bit of the program. I think we were out there, an hour 45 minutes, and it's about an hour, so 2 30-minute sessions. But enjoy it, and we promise Wednesday we'll get the ladder out and we'll show you some fun some fun footwork.
Yeah. We're looking forward for it, and I hope you guys too.
Take care.
Take care. Bye bye.